Creamer pants.
Moving on. Request topics. We're getting into it again. Okay. Kyle, this one comes from Kyle Bartram. He says, SmackDown or Raw, which is currently the top brand in WWE?
I don't watch wrestling.
Well, first of all, I love that the request topic has a picture of Jericho and the list.
That's going on the list.
The list of Jericho there,
yeah,
where he was listing all the people that were making him angry.
Am I one? Am I on the list?
Probably.
That's going on the list.
Jericho is, man.
Is he just like an 80-year-old man that's like mad at everybody?
He is fantastic right now. He is like the best he's been in years. He's actually winning matches. He's really super over. Like, this is almost like...
Too good to be true.
It's almost like the Jericho of 15 years ago right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, all of a sudden, he just came out of nowhere again.
It's because he got mad at Lesnar, and they're like, we can fucking use this.
To answer his question, the brand...
Kind of always been Raw, though, hasn't
The brand split has not really been... It hasn't gone well, in my opinion. Because I'm really confused as to what they're going for. But Raw was always seen as the premier brand. But,
yeah, that's what I thought.
But when you have two titles, and your main title went to SmackDown, and you created this fruit roll-up belt to throw on Raw. Now, I think, like...
My friend Chris really hates it when I call it the fruit roll-up belt, too.
I think from top to bottom, Raw has a better roster. But, like, some of the things that really confuse me is why they split the women's division up and have, like, a SmackDown women's belt and a Raw women's belt, because I don't think the division is big enough for two champions. Yeah. It doesn't make much sense.
So what you're saying is we need more women wrestling.
I think what they should have did...
We need more better
because they
wrestling
brought
women.
back the Cruiserweight division. And that's exclusively on Raw.
I'm going to keep interrupting, but I'm not going to do it.
So I think they should have had them on Raw and then had the women on the SmackDown show. And I think
the SmackDown show.
Yeah, SmackDown Live.
The SmackDown program.
The SmackDown stories.
My SmackDowns are on.
My SmackDown stories are on.
Warm up that turkey dinner. SmackDown's on.
I want to know what that AJ Styles is going to do tonight.
Well, yell at somebody.
Yeah.
About how he's better.
Well, yeah, he pretty much is.
Pound for pound. Best wrestler in his bedroom.
But
that's why we need more women wrestling.
Right now, like this past Sunday,
insatiable lust.
This past Sunday was Clash of Champions, which was the first Raw only. They're not really pay-per-views anymore; they're special events or whatever.
Special events.
And then just a couple weeks prior was Backlash, which was the first SmackDown one. So Backlash was a much better show than Clash of Champions was. Clash of Champions was predictable. Only one belt changed hands, and that was fucking Roman Reigns getting the U.S. title from Rusev, which made no sense. Let's reward him for doing...
It made no sense.
For violating the wellness policy by putting a belt on him.
It made no sense, but everybody kind of saw it coming, though.
Of course. Of course.
You gotta put a belt on him.
It's Roman Reigns. He can't be stopped.
His last name is Reigns. If he's not reigning, then what's the point?
There's no drugs that can stop his... There's no drugs that can stop his winning streak.
It just felt like you know it's a bad
to stop him with the drugs.
Yes.
You know it's a bad show when like you're in a room full of people and everybody's like on their phone or on their DSs or whatever, and nobody's fucking paying attention to the show.
The streets right now.
I was the only person in the room that didn't have their phone out doing something on their phone for over half the show.
Because you wanted to have some material for this show.
Well, yeah, I guess,
nice.
But
I guess nice cover.
Yeah, I was actually hoping that. Oh, well, this is kind of boring. Maybe it'll pick up here. No.
I hate that moment when you're absolutely wrong. When it's like, maybe this will get better. And then you sit through the whole thing and you're like, man, I feel like a fucking idiot. I just wasted my time.
Yeah, you get that desperate moment. You're like, this isn't getting better, is it?
I got 5 minutes left. It has to get better.
And when it ended...
I was saying that during Force Awakens.
And really nothing was accomplished.
Calm down, man.
I'm there like, it's after 11 o'clock at night. I got to drive a half hour back home now. like, was it worth it? Was it worth me like coming out?
Was
to hang
it
out?
worth me hanging out with friends?
It was better hanging out with friends than it was watching the show. But the thing was,
They weren't hanging out.
We weren't hanging out. Everybody was on their devices, so it was like.
Well, if I was there, I would have been cracking jokes the whole time, having a hootenanny of a good time.
If I was there, we would have arm wrestled.
And then we could have covered it.
Yeah.
But I didn't get no phone calls.
I never get phone calls from Will. I think he hates me.
I don't know.
I keep sending him Facebook messages and nothing.
I don't go on Facebook. It's beneath me.
So what's the next one?
Paul Rudd.
What's the next event that we may cover?
No Mercy is a SmackDown only event.
When's that?
I don't know the date yet, but
Let's find out and try to cover this.
yeah.
This is the third one now.
So to answer his question,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that SmackDown's the more unpredictable show, but Raw is a much better show overall.
Yeah.
So I give the
It's got more
to
of
bump to
the
Raw.
poll in. Okay, well this is
October 9th, 2016, No Mercy.
Bam. We're doing it. All right. Jesus Christ, that's next week.
because they do two now. It's
Well,
like every 2 weeks.
I'd like to try. We'll try.
It's like, oh shit! I thought I had time to plan.
All right, well, this is another wrestling question. This comes from Dave Fry. He says, Billy Corgan buying TNA.
Which I think we kind of covered a little
Buying
bit
tits and ass?
A little bit.
on the show.
No, total
Non-stop action.
non-existent action.
Totally not getting bought by the WWE, which there are still rumors of that. Even though this happened, where Billy Corgan and a group bought the majority of the company from Panda Energy.
The fuck?
That was the parent company of Impact.
China?
Jesus Christ.
No.
Vietnam?
No.
Korea?
What? Because it's
Cambodia?
pandas, it means
Yeah.
to be Oriental?
Yes!
Hoboken.
No one cares about Hoboken.
There was a moment last year where it got very close to being a group led by Toby Keith and Jeff Jarrett
What
almost
is
purchased
he
the company.
doing?
Toby Keith?
Well, besides
him
controlling the borders.
him and Jeff
After he
Jarrett.
made those songs about killing all those towel heads,
Yeah, it's top of the country
he
charts.
went straight to, like Matt said, patrol the border, keep the Mexicans out.
He actually
Yeah,
co-owns
Texas
Global
and,
Force Wrestling with Jeff Jarrett.
The fuck is that?
It's a wrestling company you've never heard of.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking what the fuck is that?
I haven't even heard of Global Force.
Global Force,
Do
yeah.
they fight like aliens?
No. It's just...
They're protecting us from like the Japanese monsters that they're
Just
creating.
picture people wrestling on the stars.
Honestly, it sounds like a group of people from like an old 80s Japanese cartoon
Yeah.
where they're like fighting aliens or something that come to Earth. And they're like, I'm not going to do like bad dubbing, you can't see it.
Global Task Force Go.
Pretty much. Like Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Led by Toby Keith.
So as far as Billy Corgan buying Impact Wrestling, I mean, it's really weird seeing him on air as an authority figure on the show. He looks so fucking awkward.
Well, of course.
Like,
he
because
used
he's
to be
fucking Billy Corgan.
He
Like,
used to be a against authority.
Yeah, but he's awkward looking to begin with, and then you're making him
Is
the
he wearing
authority
one of his
figure.
like crazy like
Does he have
outfits?
does one of his songs play when he comes out?
No, but during Delete or Decay,
Tonight!
but during Delete or Decay,
Right.
they put a clip in there of 1979.
Fuck.
I like that song.
Because I think we mentioned that when we were
Yeah,
reviewing
I
the,
know. I just tried to delete and decay from my memory.
What you gonna do about it, Senor?
No sense. You have any idea how many times I had to fucking hear that making that goddamn video?
What?
That whole exchange, because for some reason that's where it wouldn't line up, was right there. It's like, I'm digging your graves, amigos. Like, what you gonna do about it? It's just like, it makes the fucking... Like, I heard it like 50 fucking times.
I just know that now, anytime like I'm in a room and the cat or the dog walk in, I just go like, Gretel, I knew you'd come. One of the
There's
big
pain
things,
on my
the
face.
big news this week was that the WWE has. This is all the rumors right now. They've
Okay.
been trying to purchase TNA Wrestling,
All right.
and they're trying desperately to sign Matt and Jeff Hardy to come, because we knew they would, and come to WWE and do the same characters that they're doing currently Broken Matt
dead.
and Brother Nero. Well, Brother Nero's still... He exists.
He died. I watched him die.
I know. He was so unselfish.
Until Matt Hardy brings him back to life, I guess. After he probably, like, stole the power from the witch.
I think he brought him back to life in the river. In the pond.
He brought him back the first time. He'll just bring him back again. And he'll be, like, even more dead. They'll probably, like, put more makeup on him.
Yeah.
Why would they ever go back to WWE? Like, they're TNA and they're letting them do whatever the fuck they want.
Money.
I don't think they're letting Jeff do whatever he wants. They're letting Matt do whatever he wants.
The two of them probably write those together. I would not assume that Jeff's just like, yeah, write whatever harebrained fucking thing you want, Matt.
Just pay me.
I'll show up and pet a fucking giraffe and box a kangaroo. Whatever.
That was such an awkward fucking scene.
Smoking Joe Frazier.
I forgot about that. I was telling my brother about it. All I could remember was fucking George Washington and Genghis Khan. They were just so insane. Like, you got the fucking soul of George Washington in his fucking giraffe?
George!
Why would it be a giraffe?
Give back Rebecca's hat. She doesn't have her sunscreen.
You remember this too well, man.
I've seen it like 5 times.
Why? Are you getting a death wish?
Because I go, you have to see this to everybody I see it, and I play it for them, so I'm seeing it again. And they look at me.
Madman.
They look at me like, what the hell is it?
You're a literal madman.
So you're showing them the actual video and not telling them to go watch us talk about it.
Speaking of, you can stop by the Grindcast Word YouTube page and check out.
It's too late. You're already showing all your friends the wrong video.
Oh damn! And there's nobody on YouTube.
All 5 of his friends.
There's nobody else on YouTube that could watch it.
Nope.
Just my friends.
That's all we talked about. Just
all our listeners and viewers are my friends. Let's get that perfectly straight.
Send all comments to Will Bacon, courtesy of willbacon.com.
What? He's got his own domain now? Jesus.
So anyway, it's really fucking weird having Billy Corgan in charge of Impact Wrestling.
I could imagine.
It is.
Does he plug his books? Please tell me he plugs his books.
He actually doesn't say much. Like, it's really weird.
That's even creepier.
Yeah.
It's like, you have to talk, man. You're the boss. Like, if you went and got a new job and the boss is just standing there and maybe it's just like 2 words once every week, you're probably like, what is going on here? Just do your job, man. Don't fucking talk to him.
I've asked you last week what my job is. You didn't tell me yet. Then you're doing well.
No, you're not even talking about it. You're talking to other coworkers. Like, don't ask. Just do whatever you want, man. He doesn't care.
Whatever you do, don't ask him about Swan.
You just go down to the shop floor and there's just, it says addendum and a giant question mark on it. It's like, all right, I'm going to sleep.
As long as you look busy, he won't bother you. He doesn't talk.
All right, so here's our last request topic of the evening. This comes from John. He is he has his own YouTube channel. It's called Red Triton Gaming. Really funny guy.
Oh yeah.
You should go check him out. I'll have a link below to get to his YouTube.
What are you saying to me?
He wanted us to talk about YouTube's Hero program.
I remember you talking about this earlier. I wasn't paying attention. All I know is it's dumb.
It's fine. I expected no.
He expected nothing but professionalism.
I didn't tell him his job yet. Basically, YouTube is setting up this Hero program, and from what I get out of it, watching the video of what they are presenting, it's a bunch of shit. Like, the video opens, and it's like all these hipster ass fucking videos nowadays. It has like this upbeat like ukulele fucking music and shit like that. Like it's its own Kickstarter to get you to fucking be Big Brother for YouTube, which is essentially what it's almost asking you to do.
Everybody's already Big Brother.
Yeah, well, like
what do you think World Star is?
One of the first things, it's like we'll give you points. So it's like you get your gold star for the day.
Oh my god, do I love gold stars. They make me feel accomplished.
Yeah, it's like upload videos the way we ask you to upload them. Make sure this content's like this and this and that. If you find content that's not within copyright and free, this and that, report it to us. You'll get points. And as you go up the skill,
points in for a Hannah Montana
snitching on your friends now. What
essentially, yeah, that's one of the things they want you to do.
Snitches get stitches, man.
As you go up,
you got some real street cred, Will.
You'll unlock other mod type, like
Absolutely.
You unlock other mod type stuff, and you know, it will actually let
Can
you
I
do...
eventually get enough points that I can ban YouTube
No. They'll never let you do that.
from itself?
They'll never let you do that. Essentially, it's a program set forth for you to unlock things that everybody wanted to use in the first fucking place on YouTube by snitching out other
But now you
people.
pay for it, don't you?
So it's YouTube's neighborhood watch
Essentially, yeah.
with a bonus program.
If you want to be the complete opposite of what the internet is, join this program.
There are people that like this idea, which I call them, you know, like assholes. I just...
YouTube's going to kick
You're
us off
making
the
your
internet,
own fucking
man.
content, you're putting it up, what the fuck does it matter? YouTube does not need to make everybody else that's on this platform go around and snitch and try and ruin other people's channels.
Well,
like,
I mean, here's the thing. You know, the language that we use, like you just used.
well, yeah, we can't. Apparently, we're not supposed to be able to monetize. We still can because they don't look at us yet.
We're very small potatoes right now.
Well, no, it's not
Teeny
even
tiny
that.
fish.
The way they find out is it's a bot that scans the titles of the videos.
So I can just say, fuck, 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 fuck. And as long as the title's like,
As long as the
Hey,
title's
guys.
like, "Hey, Happy Rainbow Sunshine Dancing," they'll fucking actually pay us money.
They're just like,
Where's your
just
happy
like
fun time
stroll on
dance?
by.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah, there's
well,
nothing there."
that's perfect for kids because that's the only people that use the internet nowadays."
it's like when you see that building with the really nice facade, and then you go inside and it's like worn down and shitty.
Yeah. So they're trying to make.
So we're good on the outside and inside.
I see through the ruse of this. Like, Google and YouTube are trying to make this platform a super safe place for basically the kid audience.
5-year-olds.
It's the internet.
Yeah.
No, it's the opposite of the internet. The internet taught me that
And
everyone's a guy, nothing matters, say whatever you want.
here's the thing. With a lot of YouTube features,
There he is. The cat.
I believe things are rated as whether it be like explicit
Whenever I
content,
upload
stuff
something,
like that.
yeah, I
No.
can mark it as explicit or TVMA and all that.
They've honestly made it so that unless you're signed in, you can't
Exactly.
access this stuff. Because I tried to watch the Metal Gear Survive with my friend, and he couldn't watch it because it's rated mature for whatever
Well,
dumbass reason.
as soon as something has also got a mature rating on it, you cannot monetize off of it either.
Probably shouldn't
What?
do that. Okay.
Yep.
What?
If the YouTube video is flagged for mature content, you can't monetize off.
So only kids can fucking watch ads.
Well, that's who we really want to see them.
Yeah, people that
The
can't buy.
quickest way to mom and dad's pockets is through their children.
Hey, mom, I gotta sell
because
this ad for
we're all about
tissues.
values.
YouTube system is so broken. Like, we've had copyright claims over things that...
We didn't do.
Well, like, first of all, you're not supposed to get a copyright claim if you're not even monetizing off the video. I've gotten ones for gaming footage. We never monetized off of any of the gaming footage.
Like Konami wants to take all.
Konami did it. I also had one against one of our Doom videos from a company that has nothing to do with Doom. I looked up, I did a reverse search of their channel. It's some Pakistani thing that our video never appears anywhere on their actual site.
All right.
But as long as you go in and you tell them, I'm flagging this for copyright claiming because they stole it from us, they don't do the research because it goes to a bot and it just flags it.
So basically, YouTube is no longer controlled by people with common sense, but by robots that are programmed to be assholes.
At any rate, at any point in time, I can go to somebody's video and just say, hey, this is my content. And they will just strike it. And they'll take the money away, and that money will go to me.
That's insane.
Seems flawless.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You can fight it, but you then have to be able to prove 100% without a doubt that you own all content. Either a picture you used for the title, you know, for your title card, all that shit. You have to be the complete owner for that. Which, if you're fucking playing a game, you gotta use, like, even if you take a footage of game, even if you take a picture of game footage you're playing, you don't own that game. So there, you lose right away. So that's...
You own the game, you don't own the intellectual property that is the game.
Yeah.
Which is what they're suing you for.
Right. It's a...
But there's
Non-existence.
there is fair use. Like,
Yeah,
It
well...
doesn't exist in the world of YouTube anymore.
YouTube
Shut
doesn't...
up, Miyagi.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't give a shit about your fair use policy laws. Like, they really don't.
Loves you.
So
He's waiting for that kiss.
This hero thing, I really don't care for it. It's just, I feel like it's trying to create a Big Brother militia. That's the way I see it. And I as all things YouTube have gone, it'll be there, and then eventually it'll just go away because it doesn't work the way they wanted it to.
This is just another tool for trolls to use to people.
Oh, sure.
They're
and
putting
what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're like basically putting a gun in a kid's hand right now.
Yeah.
Like, well, essentially, think about it. Like,
you could possibly kill somebody's entire livelihood on YouTube simply because you don't like them.
Yeah, you could destroy their channel with this shit.
Yeah, some people make a living.
It's very flawed. It's a very flawed system. I get, in a way, what they were going for, but at the same time, YouTube. One of the best things about YouTube for all the years is all the different types of content.
No, and I understand that, but the thing that I think about YouTube that's really shitty is that, you know, I can get flagged from somebody who, you know, wanted to try and take monetization away from a video that I wasn't monetizing, that doesn't even own the rights to the thing that they're claiming, but yet I can search, you know, oh, this movie, full. And I can watch a fucking movie for free on YouTube because somebody uploaded the whole fucking thing to YouTube.
That's how I watched the Skinner Darkly the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sometimes that works.
So, you know what I mean? Like, there's that kind of shit that gets away with it, but there's also people that are really trying to fucking create stuff, and they're getting screwed over by this system.
That's what I mean. I get what they were thinking. I get what they were trying to do, but it's a flawed, vastly flawed system.
Yeah.
It'll either get fixed or it will die.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, YouTube is going to be a little broken for a long time, and eventually I think YouTube will fall out, but there will be something else that will rise from those ashes, and that's where everybody will end up going.
RedTube.
All of a sudden, Pornhub's getting flooded with YouTube content. They're like, what the fuck is this? Nobody's sucking dicks.
Dude, it's happened before. Like, what was it? The Fallout 4 videos released on Pornhub?
Yeah. So there we go.
They didn't care either.
Fellow YouTubers, we got Pornhub to fall back on if we need to. I'll start uploading
Pornhub, we're coming for you.
I'll start uploading my Friday the 13th Let's Play on Pornhub.
You gotta label it something like giant man impales young girl.
Yeah. Mongoloid grabbing and stabbing. All right, well, that is going to end this episode, guys. As always, all the places you can contact us and find us are down in the annotations below. And thank you so much for watching and for listening. We'll catch you in the next one.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.